Creating a resume. Using your Chromebook, scan the QR code or type the link directly into a web browser to complete the pre-assessment. You can also access the links to the pre-assessment in your Cullman City Schools email. I will give you 2 minutes to complete this activity. By the end of the lesson today, students will be able to identify the sections of a professional resume. Also, students will construct a resume in the Alabama Career Planning System's Cooter Navigator application. What is a resume? Take 30 seconds to turn and discuss this question with your neighbor. A resume is a concise document that allows job applicants to summarize their work experience, educational background, and specialized skills. Why are resumes important? A resume is a formal summary of your qualifications, professional background, skills, and achievements. The term resume comes from résumé, the French word for to summarize. Most resumes consist of sections that detail your professional summary, work history, skills, awards, education, and any other accomplishments that align with your career path and goals. Resumes usually are accompanied by customized cover letters, and they get sent to employers to determine your eligibility and qualifications for a job. Employers use resumes to get a deeper understanding of candidates' skills, strengths, and experience. Your resume is your first point of contact with the employer and sets the tone for subsequent steps, such as the first interview, second interview, pre-screening, and onboarding. Elements of a resume. There are several different elements that should be included on a resume. The summary of your resume is a portion where you briefly explain your qualifications or recent work experience, describe your best attributes, and help potential employers understand your strengths. The work experience section of the resume includes any previous work experience, including the name of the company you worked for, the location of the company, the positions you held within the company, how long you worked for the company, and your work duties. The education section includes the name of the school you attended, the date you attended, your major, and degree earned. It is also important to remember to include any foreign languages that you have learned, as these skills may help you stand out to potential employers. In the skills section of the resume, list the skills that you have learned that potential employers will find valuable. These skills might include experience with computer programs and communication skills. In the certification section of the resume, list the certification name, the certification authority, certification license number, certification URL, and the dates through which the certification is valid. In the organizations, awards, and honors section, list any organizations you belong to, positions held, and descriptions. Also include any awards, honors, or recognitions. For today's performance task, you will utilize the Alabama Career Planning System Cooter Navigator application to construct a resume. Remember, to get to this application, you will log into your Cullman City Schools Chromebook and utilize the Clever application. Once you've clicked on the Clever icon, all of your Cullman City Schools apps will appear, and you need to find the application titled Cooter Navigator. Once you have successfully logged in to your Alabama Career Planning System application, you will land on the home screen. From here, to create a resume, we need to click on the drop-down arrow next to My Portfolio. A pop-up box will appear, and under Job Search Tools, you will need to click on the word Resumes. If you've already created a resume in the past and you need to update your information, you can click on the pencil icon under Actions to update an existing resume. If you have never created a resume before, you need to click on the box with the plus sign that says Create a New Resume. When you create a resume, you need to name your resume. Then you also need to select your preferences. Your resume format can either be chronological or functional, and your resume style can be basic, contemporary, elegant, or professional. Then you need to type in your information. Remember, when you're completing a resume for employers, the information section is how they will get in touch with you to either schedule an interview or communicate with you about job opportunities. For the address portion, you can choose whether or not to display that on your resume. If you do not want to display the address on your resume, simply click the checkbox and the street address will not print on your resume. Next, you will need to add various sections to your resume. The first section that you need to add is a summary. Remember, a summary on your resume is a place for you to briefly explain your qualifications or recent work experience, describe your best attributes, and help potential employers understand your strengths. Also, students may be interested in completing a resume for college admissions purposes. You can use this box to describe yourself as a student and put information in the box describing why you may be a good fit for a college or university that you're applying to. When you're finished, click on Save Summary. Then you can choose to either exit the program, add another section, or save your work. I'm going to click Add Another Section. From here, you can add work experience, education, skills you may have, certifications, any foreign languages that you know, honors and awards, and organizations. Under education, you can type in any degrees that you have earned or you're working toward. For Cullman High School, the degree earned is going to be a high school diploma. You can put your start and end dates and then click Save Education. As you can see, as you continue to add sections, they will populate in your resume. You can choose to add another section. Under Skills, you can type any skills that you may have this far. For example, most of you are familiar with Google Suites and Google Drive. You can put Google Suites in the skill name and then describe the different skills that you have within Google Suites. Click Save Skill. When you have completed all of the sections, you can click Save and then Exit. Once you have successfully logged in to your Alabama Career Planning System, to complete the lesson today, we will take a post-assessment. Using your Chromebook, scan the QR code or type the link directly into a web browser to complete the post-assessment. You can also access the post-assessment link in your Cullman City Schools email.